All right, hello and welcome, Aquarius, to your monthly tarot and astrology reading for February 2023. My name is Jeff. I'm an astrologer and intuitive reader here with you at Raise Your Vibration TV. This is a general reading for your sun, moon, or rising sign. It may resonate with you or not. It's not a problem. You just take what you need and you leave the rest. I'd like to thank you all for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you haven't yet, please do hit that subscribe button and support us here at Raise Your Vibration TV. All right, Aquarius, happy birthday to all you out there. And also, let's talk about what we're going to do for this month. I have picked two cards from two different decks, a message for the end of the reading, so stick around for that. And these always seem to reiterate exactly what we've been talking about. It's actually quite magical, and I love that because I love what I do. So Aquarius, we've got a lot of things shaken up. This month is going to be unbelievable. Oh, let's see. I'm just going to pull your stuff up really quick. Let's see, Aquarius. All right, there you go. All right, so we have the full moon today. As I'm making this video. Sorry it's a little late. We've had some things going on and had to tend to those. Technical problems, even though it's not Mercury retrograde, it sure the hell feels like it. But that's that power of Uranus, your ruler, Aquarius, that is making some aspects to Venus and all the other planets and the sun. And it's really shaking things up. It's really having the unexpected expected, So for this month, we're going to have a little bit more of that. But for you, it's a powerful time to focus that energy. And with the full moon today, it's in the sign of Leo, and it's in your seventh house. So anything seventh house is being influenced. So that is number one, relationships. Of course, it's February. It's the time of love. It should be the time of love every month. I would start practicing that if I were you. Excuse me. But this is about relationships and bringing things to light about relationships because the full moon illuminates things and brings light into these dark places maybe that we've been going to and reveals some things to us. And it's also a great time, not only today and this weekend, but for the rest of the week, is to start letting things go, maybe some hang-ups about relationships. For our coupled Aquariuses out there, it could be reinventing things, maybe renewing marriage vows or setting boundaries and being able to talk. We just can't have it fly off the cuff. We've got to be able to communicate in a special way that only you can do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, look at this. As we're talking about it, this is the Ace of Swords, which is showing that we've got to adapt a new way of thinking, and this is probably towards our relationships. And the thing is, there's an opportunity here, and I believe that that's that Uranus energy. It shows the hands making the heart symbol right there, and it also shows when pigs fly. So it's kind of like things coming out of nowhere, and what it's gonna do is really make us set some boundaries maybe in relationships. Maybe that's what you need to do, Aquarius, because you're so open and that kind of thing. You're just going to take in everybody's bull, and sometimes you just don't need to do that. So the thing you want to do for this month is kind of reevaluate things and look at it from a different perspective, because it almost seems like this energy can make you kind of fixed and stuck in your ways. And we don't always have the answers. That's the thing. And sometimes we just have to open up and look at it from an eagle-eye view. I've been doing that a lot in my life, is looking at things from an eagle-eye approach. And that means looking at things for what they are instead of just, accepting just what's in front of us, but really thinking about it and moving forward. There's a focus on relationships, things being said, that kind of thing. And it's going to be a theme for you in February. So let's get some more cards and elaborate on that. New ways of thinking. And that's the thing, Aquarius. You can come up with these new ways of thinking. You have that uncanny knack to tap into source and look at it from that different perspective. Just don't get too in your head, because that's one of the downfalls with Aquarius, is that they get too much in their head. And that's why they get misunderstood sometimes to other people, especially that don't know them. All right, thank you for 3 more cards. Yep, there may be some judgment here. So again, they're kind of showing us, don't judge the situation. Don't just throw something at it and say that's the verdict. What you have to do is kind of balance things out. It could be about a money situation also, shared finances, that kind of thing, and waiting for the right moment to say something. I would say that this week, the beginning of February, is an excellent time for you to say exactly what you need to say. Stop waiting for the right time. The time is now, as long as you're not going into it with a judgmental attitude. That's important for this. If you're changing the way that you're thinking about this situation and maybe finding a better solution, a more compromising, balanced solution, you've got it, and you'll have that planetary energy behind you to make that happen. So as we move on, we've got the sun moving into Pisces on the 18th. And then we have the new moon, which is happening 2 days later on the 20th. And that is a great time for new beginnings and planting the seeds of your desires, and making, for the next 30 days, making that more of a reality. You're setting your intentions. Yeah, see, there's maybe some anxiety about, maybe you haven't heard from this person, they haven't reached out, so here we go with our mind playing tricks on us, and you don't want to do that this month. Again, the full moon is going to bring things to light for you. You just have to look at it from a different perspective. That's really important this month, Aquarius, because it seems like you're really bothered by it, but this message may come. Just have faith. Just have faith. This new moon on the 20th is going to be in Pisces again, in your second house. And this has to do with finances, how we feel about ourselves. So if we're not feeling great about ourselves, how do we expect our relationships to follow suit? We can't expect that other person to make us feel better. Maybe they don't understand what you're going through, because sometimes you're very rigid about the way to talk, So it's time to set some boundaries with yourself and your finances. Maybe you've gotten spent a little bit more or doubled down on things. It's time to, ooh, wow, look at those cards are flying out. One more, please. It's time to release our anxiety and just have faith. The universe really wants you. Yeah, look at that, the star card. A new beginning is happening. As long as you don't focus on the drama and know that your time is coming. The star card is always saying, we've got your back. The worst is over. This is a new beginning. Actually, you know what? I want to switch that, because this is the energy we're sitting in. Maybe we feel we have to compete for our love or for our resources or what we have to do. And it's a new beginning, a new way of thought to move forward and look at things from a different perspective. Maybe you're looking at it in a negative way, and you just have to have some faith into the universe. Aquarius and Pisces are very in tune with the flow of the universe. Allow that to happen. Don't be so rigid in your thinking, all right? So let's continue here. Then we got Venus moving into Aries. That's where that fiery energy comes into play. You don't have to fight for what you want, Aquarius. You don't. You allow things to come into your life. And if they're not coming to you, that means that some belief or way of thinking is blocking said things to come into your life. And I understand that you're being very cautious and you're guarding your heart. But the thing is that you've gotten really complacent with that lately. It's time to shake that off. We're in a negative mindset, I believe, and the universe is asking you to look at it from a different way and change it. Because all you have to do is hold out your hand for them, and the universe will provide for you. It's an endless flow. If you see the 8 in there, it's an endless flow. Allow that to come into your life. Don't think that you just have to sit in it. You don't have to. You can change your thoughts, and you can change your life. I say that to almost everybody I meet because the average Joe, like you and me, do not believe that. But if you really think about it over the course of your life, you've created things in your life, or you've passively created things in your life. And right now you're passively creating a pretty low time in your life. It's time to open up to the universe and trust. And you got all the planets behind you to help you do that too. So let's get some more cards from a different deck here, because it's all about, they keep saying you're sitting in this energy, and all it takes is a different perspective. So please honor that. Listen to your guides this month, Aquarius, and the rest of the year will be a lot more smooth sailing. All right, let's get 3 cards for Aquarius for February, please. There's 1. 2 more, please. There they are. Just like that. Oh, look at that. Bonus. Yeah, look at this. Aquarius. We've got mental conflict. There's some mental conflict going on. They want you to be aware of that. Stop this. Trapped in fear. So maybe it's a fear of failure here, and you keep playing that over and over and over in your head. I mean, to be quite honest, how's that working for you? You know what I mean? If it's not working for you, try the opposite. Let go of this mental conflict. Let go of fear, doubt, and worry. And so far, it looks like you've got plenty going on. Let's start off the month right. Let's look at our relationships different and how we interact with people. Are we speaking our truth? Are we showing people genuinely who we are? Are we moving forward? Are we feeling good about ourselves? They want you to use your spiritual strength. So this month is really focusing on asking the universe to come in and to help you. Inject the rest of your month with light. Why be trapped in fear? That's just nothing but darkness. But there's light right there. There's always a glimmer of hope. And that's what you have to understand and believe. Because light is your MO for this month, Aquarius. Please follow that, all right? Let's get some more messages. Let's not sit in mental conflict. Let's not be okay with that. You deserve better, You are a unique, beautiful individual, and you need to allow yourself to be treated as such. Not a doormat, or not trying to put out other people's fires when your house is burning. Enough of that. How does that feel? Do you get satisfaction from that? No. So do the opposite. And trust that the universe is going to bring you what you want. You just have to vibe up to it. You can't sit in that energy. You have to have faith. Yeah, that one wants to come out. Can I get 2 more, please, for Aquarius? These cards are being very rigid, so I'm assuming that your way of thinking right now, thank you, is probably as rigid as that. So trust what I'm saying. I'm not beating you up. I'm just the messenger. So pay attention. They want you to focus on better times in your life. All right, hold on one second. I'm going to go grab this card. They're flying out today. So yeah, let's not focus on negativity. There we go. Let's focus on positivity and having a positive outlook. You can be very positive. This is the Queen of Air. And what it's showing is somebody that needs to be brilliant, experienced, and humorous. Have a sense of humor about this. Don't be so serious, It's not all that bad. Use it to your advantage. Look at the bright side of things. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, boy. And of course, it's February. Look at that, the Lover's card and the Two of Water. Focus on the good relationships you have. Be grateful for the people in your life. And if you don't have, there's no way you can be grateful for them, then they need to go. You need to let them go. But this is a huge focus on your relationships. Things are going to change. That's huge. But you have to believe it. You have to believe it, and you have to be part of that change. You have to act as if. That's a pretty powerful message for this month. I'm going to tell you something, guys. I went in with the intention that, I don't want to do these fluffy kind of love readings and that kind of thing. But I'm going to tell you something. Every single reading I have done for the month of February has been about love. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Pay attention to your relationships at the beginning of the month. If they're not good for you, you need to really seriously think about letting them go. If they need repair and they mean so much to you, then make the effort to do that. Now we're going to get 3 messages from your guides. Your guides just want to use so many decks, give you so many different messages to kind of make them coalesce all together, Very grateful for that, and very grateful that I'm able to give you this message too. Can I have 2 more messages? Thank you. And then 1 more? Yep, thank you. All right. They want to show you never judge another. And that was here earlier. You don't want to judge. That's probably where things go wrong. Give people the benefit of the doubt. Possess self-confidence. That's the whole thing. We're in the beginning of the reading here. Was you have to act very confident. This is the Queen of Air, Queen of Swords. I mean, it's showing you, it's not gender specific either. But what you have to do is take on this air like you are willing to change and you are confident that you can do this. And last but not least, focus on the positive. This is what they've been telling you this whole time. The rewards are going to be un-effing believable. You can't make this up. All right. For those of you loyal Aquariuses that have stuck around, let's check our messages. All right, number 1. This shows ancestors, historical connections and purposes. So what they're trying to have you do is call on your ancestors to help you in this situation. You know what I mean? There may be a certain ancestor, grandmother, grandparent, grandfather, uncle, whatever, that was influential in your life that needs to be called in to help you with this situation, and they would be overjoyed to do it. And last but not least, for February, angels of healing are with you. So allow your thoughts to be changed. You see the sword? The sword represents thoughts. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. So not only do you have Archangel Michael cutting cords and releasing said things from the past, but you also have healing light from Archangel Raphael, and that's emerald green. That's your heart chakra. So of course, during the month of February, Aquarius, it doesn't matter what's being thrown at you. You need to look at it and say, is it worthy in my life or is it not? And if it's not, you're going to change it. You're going to heal your heart. You're going to allow relationships to flourish. And most of all, you're going to focus on the positive. That's fantastic. Aquarius, thank you so much. I wish you nothing but blessings. Focus on the positive this month, and I will see you in March.